So this video is about the state of American education, both primary school and higher education. I don't know. For me, it's high school. I dropped out at 10th grade. That was like a year ago. And that's now I'm making the video partially about why, and about why the American education system is complete garbage. Part of it. So for me, it was like, why would you ever? I could have stayed there, no problem, with taking the easiest classes, gotten a high school diploma, which everybody thinks you need, or whatever. But the reason I didn't is because I know that it is gonna be completely worthless. And now it is worthless because people are graduating now with these diplomas, and they spent this time going to school, going through the motions every day for this, what is now, people don't realize it, is a completely useless document or certification, whatever. And what people in the future will realize, or will become common knowledge, is a completely useless and meaningless document. And that is because everybody is using AI in school now, and college degrees. People don't want you to know that the degree they're giving you is crap. They don't feel like, their colleges are honestly, they're trying harder than high schools, or any school in general, any level of school, to prevent the cheating. But they don't know it yet, and they probably won't admit it yet, if some of them do, that the degree you are getting is completely worthless. And it's not just because there's, all these people have master's degrees or whatever in these useless and meaningless subjects or whatever. They don't seem to realize that there ain't no point in going $1 million in debt, going to school for 12 years for, I don't know, what was it, communication or some shit? What? All these other ones. Completely worthless. So that's just already the degrees they're giving people. It's about the AI that they are being able to use to get these degrees. And you can watch, there's videos all over the place. Casey Simpson, for one, which was kind of what I watched before this video, but I'm having my own experiences too. Everything is AI now, okay? The degree you're getting, even if you're honest about it and you know about it, employers don't know that. They don't know that. Your teachers don't know yet that. The school doesn't know that. It's worthless, okay? Good for you if you're not cheating and you're actually remembering it, and you're studying it, and you're working hard, and whatever. But here's the thing. Now you have $1 million in debt for being a doctor or whatever. Let's assume you're getting a real degree. And you have a piece of paper, certification, whatever, in whatever this doctor branch is. And nobody's going to care. It's not going to matter, really. I mean, they got to care a little bit for some important stuff like that, but it ain't going to be as worth that much. And you're going to have to take these tests again on paper, and if you don't know, you're fucked, right? You're $1 million in debt or whatever from your college that you cheated on, and now you're called out. Now I don't know, there's probably going to be a list of people who couldn't pass the test. They're going to have to put tests out there because people are cheating. Everybody is cheating because it's just easier. And I know more about high school than college, so I'll stick to that more, and it's more relevant, I think, because people can't afford college anymore. But everybody is cheating. it's not even just the students anymore. The complete thing. The teachers are using AI. They're using AI and watching YouTube on the side. I've literally seen that in my math class, okay? They'll give this stupid lecture. You don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't care you don't know about what you're talking about. And they go grade the shit. And they're watching a YouTube video on the side using AI to do it. Meanwhile, the students are all using AI. They're not even writing in the AI. They're taking pictures, and it's not even hard to see that they are obviously fucking taking pictures of the thing. Obviously, you can see it. I'm guessing people in high school now, or probably like middle school and elementary or whatever. Maybe not elementary as much, but anywhere that phone, they're just kind of allowed. You can see it all the time, taking pictures, because they're not even going to write it into their ChatGPT or whatever. So, yeah, they don't know shit. There's no reason to know shit, because you can use AI. The teachers don't care that you don't know shit. All they want to do is get paid $38,000 a year and go home. That's it. They don't give a shit if you actually know or not. It's all about money. Right? And some teachers will say, oh no, I'm not doing it for the money. And I'm like, oh, sure. You're not doing anything. You're not helping, you're not teaching correctly. You're using ChatGPT to do your work you're paid to do. And now it's not even like teaching anymore. Now it's just being paid less than $40,000 a year after years of college education to babysit these 16-year-old high schoolers that are all using ChatGPT. It's garbage, right? So there's gonna be a meme. Maybe there's already a meme. POV, you got a high school diploma before 2050, whatever, you know? And it's gonna be an inside joke where, it's like everybody knows it's a worthless degree. Everybody knows they cheated on it. Everybody knows it ain't gonna help them get a job. Like, it's not just the cheating that made me leave the school, but that's the video right now. Everybody's cheating. Nobody cares. There's no financial incentive to stop cheating. All they care, it's all about attendance. Teachers get paid, not teachers. The school gets federal funding or whatever funding, local funding, I think mostly, state maybe, from attendance. Not fucking how good they're doing it, attendance. To keep people in school, that's all they care about. Not if they actually do anything, just if they're there. And that's really stupid, especially because when people are actually getting sick, they can't go to the doctor because it's too expensive, right? And they don't want to go to school because it's terrible, and they're sick, and they can't just stay home for 2 weeks and let it naturally heal itself, because then you're getting fined for missing school. Like, what? That's completely ridiculous, right? You can't stay home for the natural healing for cheap, because and you can't go to the doctor to get antibiotics or whatever because it's so expensive, right? That, look, it's so stupid, right? It's completely backwards. It's completely locked in. It's locked into fines or debt you can't pay off to go to the doctor. Like, it's insane. But I just want to tell you, if you're a business owner, if you're a boomer who owns a corporation or the fuck, right now, if they have fucking college degrees, it's worthless. I mean, it's better than high school, I guess, even if they're cheating. Not really, though, because then there's like you actually went for 4 years of college and you're cheating. But, just know that don't just hire these people because they have a piece of paper that says they know all this stuff. Because right now, it doesn't mean shit. And if they have a high school diploma, it doesn't mean shit either. It ain't gonna mean shit if they have a high school diploma. People think, oh, you gotta go to high school, dropping out's bad, blah 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 blah. And yeah, sure it is. And the cheating isn't the only reason I left, but I could leave because I was old enough to drop out. And I recommend dropping out if you can. If you have a job, definitely get a job before you do it. If you can even get a job. And maybe not even minimum wage job, but get a job. If you can get like a real job that pays, maybe not immediately what you need to live, but pays something that's a step up in the right direction, drop out of high school. Because right now, it is completely useless. If they can't fix it in the time you would have graduated, it's completely worthless. And even if it's been any years at all that you've been in school, in high school probably, that cheating was possible or actively done, it's completely worthless to have a high school diploma. It's more years doing the shitty, terrible schools they have these days, where you can't stay home if you're sick, you can't go to the doctor because it's too expensive, and they fine you because all they care about is attendance, right? Drop out of school, get a job before actually. It's completely worthless. If you're gonna go in, if I was a business owner and I saw people coming in with their high school diplomas, I would tell them it's worthless. I would. It is. It's garbage. I know it from experience. Completely worthless degree. Wasted time. People people going to college, you can't even get jobs anymore. There's too many people going to college for the wrong fucking degree. If you're going to go to college for 6 years, you got to go to the real fucking things. Things that there are jobs for, okay? There's all these jobs that people don't qualify for, but everybody has these useless college degrees that don't have any real jobs to use. You got to go for real jobs that actually exist and people need and that pay well, before you go and get $1 million in debt, okay? You gotta stop this bullshit. You can go to college to feel like you are more sophisticated than everybody else because you went to college and I don't know, so you don't have to go work outside or whatever. It ain't worth that shit anymore. You can be like these teachers. There's teachers like 40, maybe it was 50 years old. One math teacher, 50 years old. He was like halfway paid off for his college debt, or I know it wasn't half paid off, right? For teaching, right? You don't get paid shit. All you want to do is go home with your, I don't know how much you get paid an hour, 30,000 a year, whatever, and I don't know, act more sophisticated than everybody else because you went to college. It ain't worth it. It's not more sophisticated. It's just a snob. That's what a snob. You don't have a useful degree. You ain't paid shit. Nobody likes you. The parents don't like you. The other teachers probably don't like you either. Right? The parents don't like you. The students don't like you. Nobody likes you because you're a fucking teacher. And you're doing a terrible job because you want to be more sophisticated than everybody else. You're not. You wasted your life. But yeah, this is for everybody who didn't know. It is completely worthless to go to college for a degree that is not actively needed. For instance, if you have a master's in communication and acting, like this one lady doing some video or some shit, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what that is. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Get a real degree. And if you're going to go to high school, unless you want to go to college. If you're going to go to college and get a real degree, finish high school, get your bullshit diploma. That's meaningless anyway. They don't know it yet. They won't admit it yet. Meaningless high school diploma to get your college degree. Right? But you're going to need to actually do it. You need to actually know the stuff, or it's worthless. Right? If you ain't going to go to college, drop out right now. If you can. Drop out right now. Get a minimum wage job. So, I don't know how it is. I think you can get out, I don't know, maybe it depends what state you're in. Get out as fast as you can. Go to work until you're 18. Then you can drop out for real. Get a better job. And just work. Live in your parents' house. Whatever. Right? Because the high school diploma is garbage. It's worthless garbage. It's only a matter of time. Probably after the economy collapses, people are gonna be like, it's all bullshit, it's meaningless, it's garbage, doesn't mean it's a waste of time. You're stupid if you got it, okay? Just don't do it.